God damn it,
just
Jimmy.
joining too, so.
You could have reset your freaking car, you dickhead. Leave it up to Jimmy to screw it up. Damn Wally.
I was trying to stop him, don't worry.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Not real well.
Oh, the lag.
Oh, lag. What the hell?
I'm joining. Bitches.
Oh,
I got a different car. A beam rank cabinet.
like a
you do some more spec checking?
I'll keep it tight.
Give me a minute. Give me just 1 minute and I'll get it over. I'm gonna swap this bracket and then we're gonna get started. Yeah, that was on Monday. Kyoto, we hosted with Kyoto for their top 16 on the same layout. Blurry and Jimmy jam up first when they're ready. With Blurry in the lead. It's a little messed up there, man. Alright, we need Blurry and Jimmy to the line. I'm gonna put the bracket back up. No, Sideswipe's a judge. So the list is Blurry, Jimmy, Temple and Ronnie, Tokes and No Slide, Game Face and Cave. We need Game Face to the lobby. If he doesn't show in 1 minute, we're gonna have to start. Well, he's the last. It's the last of the runs, but I don't want a server lag. We can go ahead and start. Blurry and Jimmy are at the line. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're ready to go. 9:30, first run of the night. I got lead. Or no, go ahead, side. No, you're good. I'll watch overall. You're good. No, he wasn't there. No, he wasn't. He wasn't in there. Yep. That was a hell of a lead run. Overall, I'd have to go with Jimmy. I think on that decel into outer zone 2, I think that was a white line paint. Even being, you got recordings? I'm gonna go to the YouTube as well and watch that. Um, yeah, I'm going back as well. I'm watching it now. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he dropped. He threw a hell of a run. No, no, that's good job, Jimmy. So next we got Jay Temple, in lead, and we got Ronnie in the chase. Yeah, don't leave the lobby if you haven't. Let's get through all 8, and then we'll all back out at once to reset. Let's do that. I'm ready. We're good to go. I seen that reset. That's right, he did. He took first on Monday night. We're good to go. Did Ronnie hit the e-brake or brake really hard into the zone itself, or was that Kyoto really accelerating to that extent?
So
They should be able to hear us now. I had Discord muted on accident. It mutes
Okay.
itself when I load OBS.
Okay.
So we're good to go now.
so
All
I
good.
think due to those big bumps, I'm gonna have to give the chase to Ronnie for sure.
Definitely for the cleaner run overall. For the chase too, with what he had for the lead, I do think that was a cleaner.
It's a,
Definitely a cleaner performance on both ends for Ronnie. Um,
Ronnie, it is.
yeah, I'm going with Ronnie as well.
All right, good runs, guys. Good runs.
like I said, please hang around to the very end of the 8 so we can all leave at once. Next we got up Captain Tokes and No Slide. Captain Tokes is going to be leading.
Little team HB versus LTD Shudley Team Showdown. Two more runs and it's
The
safe.
chat should definitely be fixed.
Can somebody in the stream let us know if they can hear us? I guess if they can't let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know when you're ready for the name.
I'm asking them.
All right. And then let us know when you're ready with the names for the run here.
I'm ready to go on that. I'm staying on top of it.
All right. Here we go. Oh man, no slide coming in there.
Solid chase on the first outer zone.
Cap coming in the second zone outside a
Little shallow, major correction.
shallow there through that zone, but throws it out a little shallow in the first touch and go. Goes it a little late in the second touch and go. Swings it out.
Painted that third.
Painted that line. No slide keeping proximity on the whole time and captain with a bump on that. Oh man, he's riding that ball.
Some good contact there at the very end, right before the finish.
Man, he was so close on that wall, jumped his car up in the air.
He jumped it up in the air, dude.
Good run, Captain. That was as close as you can get to that wall without a major calamity. All right, and
we're good to go.
What are you calling me for, dude?
I think we got a tire drop on lead. That outer zone. We'll have to watch that back and check.
Solid lead on here, solid chase around here, dude. Look at this outer. Look at that outer zone too, man. Solid
A
run.
great run, dude.
That was solid run. Gabe's messaging me something happened here.
Yeah, I figured so. I know we stopped hearing him. He should be back.
We might have to ask him up on or get him up on stage here.
Yeah, he's in here. Hang on.
Yeah, he needs to be pulled up. I'll pull him up.
Cool.
There we go.
Yeah, my thing's been glitching. I don't know why. The same thing happened last night.
So what do you got over there, side?
I think on Tokes' lead, I mean, it was a really good lead. I think he was a little shallow in zone 2, outer zone 2, and then he was shallow in the first touch and go, but he did bring it back and painted that last touch and go just before the last outer zone. Chase was phenomenal. Tokes' chase was great.
Yeah, for sure. No sight chase is pretty good too, except for the touch and go section there a little bit, but no, let me go back and check it out.
Hey, you're a little muffled.
I am?
Yeah, better
Not
now.
now, you're good.
Oh, okay. I'm going back to check him again here. I'm not sure if No Slide dropped a tire or not. I think Captain painted the first section a little better. Their chase is about the same through the first and second section. Did No Slide drop a tire there in the second section? It's hard to tell.
No slide. He did drop a tire.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty far back. He definitely dropped on that.
yeah, I'd have to give it to Captain then. The chase
Yeah,
is,
that one goes to captain overall as well.
yeah, the
I'm
chases
with
were about
Captain as well.
the chases were about the same. Just that lead was just a little bit better.
Great run.
Next we got Game Face. Gonna be in the lead. And in chase we got Cafe. Is that how you say it? Calf?
Calf.
Cafe? Calf. Good deal.
Decaf.
This will actually conclude the last of the first 4 runs.
We got a lot of Z's out here tonight.
Mm-hmm. Imp
Z
for Imperium.
here.
Cloudy, Hellbound, Legacy, Global Drift Alliance.
All right, let me know when you're ready, Justin.
We're good to go.
All right, here we go.
That proximity gap coming through that power alley. As far as that was a really clean run.
Pretty
That was a
sick.
really clean run.
All right, you gonna go ahead, Justin?
Just
All
1
right.
second.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got Calf and Game Face.
Yeah, just 1 second. It popped up the wrong name.
Yep, no worries.
I think Calf is.
Game Face is part of Hellbound, am I correct?
He is. Right the hell down.
Last time I seen
There we
him, I
go.
thought he was a judge in training.
All right.
We're good to go.
All right, here we go.
All right. Calf and Game Face. Team do team here. Ooh, Game Face getting a little shallow there. Calf still in that zone, getting close to that white line. Almost painting it. Looks like
We're
he
gonna have to
painted
check
that
back for a
line.
drop.
Yep, gonna have to check that.
Good zone fulfillment.
Yeah, very good. We got Game Face right on that door. Calf still now all these zones ready to go. A little shallow on that third touch and go. Right there on the wall here. Ooh, getting pushed out a little bit by
Contact.
Game Face. Touching
I
that
think that
wall.
contact pushed him into that wall.
Yeah, it definitely did.
It changed his proximity because that wall shallows in there at the end. It
Yep.
definitely pushed him in for that
Yep. He was
contact.
coming
Yeah.
in for a good finish there and calculating that wall, but like you said, got pushed out there.
Yeah. It's a hill as well, so where it dips where that contact happened,
Calf,
it slopes down.
Calf kind of did
Yeah.
the same thing at the end of his chase too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tricky on that last bit.
Yeah, you got to anticipate that proximity.
That
on
angle
last
changes.
part.
It doesn't look like it, but when you're actually running the course, that angle changes.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give that chase to Elite because of that huge proximity loss
Who'd it go to?
after the touch and goes. I'm gonna give it to
Who'd you say that you're giving?
Elite. Game Face.
Oh, okay. That's different than what I have here in the bracket. I guess it's in game name. I can't see him.
Yeah, Elite Game Face. Yeah.
What you got, Side?
What I did see was maybe Game Face missed the first touch and go. I think it was a little late coming into that one. I don't know if we could roll back
Mm-hmm.
the footage and look on that. But he was
That
pretty
entrance for
shallow.
his chase as well.
Yeah, the entrance for his chase on
He come
initiation was a
in.
little too early, and then
I think that has to. If you watch that lead, if you watch that lead close, it's like he threw a double, like initiation before he actually threw the car. Like he swung right, swung left, then swung right again. And I think that kind of threw off Game Face for that. If I'm gonna actually look that back,
that would make perfect
because
sense. Yeah, I wasn't watching
that
lead,
re-
so
that really caught my eye. So let me go pull that back real quick. Yeah, it's right here. Hang on.
I'm watching the Game Face.
Yeah, watch it. They're about to take off from the line now on my screen. I see what you're saying, Ruthless, but if it comes down to this right here, it's like he threw right, threw left, and then threw right again, which threw Game Face off for that initiation.
Game Face.
So I think he was confused. I gotta rewind that again. I really gotta see that like slow. I gotta control that to see it.
You mean on Game Face's lead? And now that I'm looking at it too,
No. On Game Face's chase, it's like Calf swung right, then swung left, and then swung right again for the initiation. It was like a double initiation, so it threw Game Face off on his chase for that initiation. It pushed him further to the left.
right.
Because when he swung back left, that pushed him off.
now that I'm looking at it, one of the main reasons why Cap had so much separation in that zone with the touch and goes, the blue touch and goes, is because Game Face took that zone so inside and was shallow on both those touch and goes,
Absolutely.
Yeah, there, and I
which caused
believe, was that a drop on Calf right there for the decel into outer zone 2?
oh, 6, let me see.
It's the decel going into outer zone 2. It almost looks like he goes over that line just a little too far. He could be right on it though, because the back of his car is a little longer. He could be right on that. I think he's actually right on that line, so that's not a drop.
And then yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Calf.
Yeah, I can't go with Cap. I'm gonna have to go with Game Face.
Yeah, I'm going with Game Face on that one.
Yeah. All right.
All right, that concludes the first 8. We're gonna bring in the second 8. We'll be right back.
back with our second half of the bracket. We got D-Wag and Outlaw about to run their first run here, lined up in front of the cone car. They just got done warming up their tires, getting their nerves out in the burnout box. So
We're just wait.
going,
Oh,
go ahead.
so we're just waiting here for the go ahead from our team.
Oh, we're good.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Ready,
Yeah,
light,
Crazy's
three, five,
giving the ready line.
going, we're
All
going.
right, here we go. We got D-Wag in the lead. Outlaw in the chase, a little shallow by Outlaw. D-Wag filling at that zone beautifully. Coming into the second zone, painting that white line. Outlaw trying to get on his door, staying a little shallow to do it, but he's getting right there on him. D-Wag's filling these zones. Oh, dropping a tire there. Looks like Outlaw is out of the chase. And out of the last outer zone here, D-Wag is finishing the run with a
Solid run,
beautiful
but
last outer zone.
solid run. Outlaw
That
just
is
a little tight
unfortunate
on
for
a couple of those
Outlaw.
transitions, but other than that, it was a good start there.
It was definitely a good start. He was getting right there on him, making sure he had good proximity, doing whatever he had to do to make sure he was on that door.
Let's see if Dwag can follow up that lead with a good chase here.
We're
All
good.
right. Yeah, Outlaw in the lead, D-Wag in the chase in his Corvette C6. Into this first initiation there, looks like Outlaw dropped his tire there. Going into the second zone, a little shallow at the beginning, filling it out, getting a tire drop there as well. Good proximity to the line out there on the last part of that. Getting into the power alley here with D-Wag right on his bumper.
Some major correction there from the
Yeah,
lead. I think that
big
threw the chase
correction.
off a little bit.
I definitely threw the chase off.
Definitely did. Tell you what, D-Wag's a hell of a driver. Outlaw's doing a great job himself. Hell,
Overall, for lead and chase, I'd have to go with D-Wag on that one, man.
Yeah.
Just from the cleanliness,
I'm,
and then the DQ on chase for the
I'm looking.
incomplete,
I'm,
or the incomplete run, sorry.
I'm looking at the end of this to watch D-Wag's chase to see what happened here.
I think that major correction threw him off.
Yeah, he stayed in drift the whole time too. So I don't think it would be a DQ run on his finish.
Kind of weird because D-Wag did have 2 drops in his lead.
Did he?
He did.
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
I thought.
Yeah, at the touch and go.
Okay, but still,
But just for the cleanly, even with the 2 tire drops, the cleanliness of the run,
well, it was
The
still
run was very
Outlaw
good.
was kind
it was a DNF on the chase for Outlaw anyway.
of.
and on the
Yeah.
lead, I believe.
Was it?
On the
So,
initiation.
oh yeah. Uh, did he drop 2 on the initiation?
It looks
Is
close.
it too? I don't know.
It's just close. I don't know. I can watch it back if y'all want to run it back as well. We can watch it.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, let's watch those tires.
But if it, let me pull up the stream.
I paused it like at the perfect spot, and it's pretty hard to tell.
I'm gonna watch. I'm watching it now. They're taking off.
I'll put the picture in the VC chat.
Look at that separation, right as he initiates.
The picture's in the VC chat.
I mean, that's right on it. That's like side by side.
I know, right? But still, he had a total incomplete chase run.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have to.
And the 2 and 2 cancel each other out. So if we're considering this 1 or 2, plus the choppy run that he had, it would go for D-Wag either way.
I think it's gonna go.
Yeah, I
Black.
don't think it's gonna be going so great because he over rotated, causing the chase to over rotate as well. So yeah, I'm going with T-Wag.
Yeah.
All right, next we got Ruthless James in the lead. And in the chase, we got Papa from GDA.
All right.
I'm good to go.
All
This
right.
James and Papa.
And here we go.
All right. Ruth is taking off here into the first zone. You're good initiation. Papa waiting for him, being impatient, getting on that door, trying to keep proximity. Ruthless into the second zone. A little shallow on that first part of the zone, but still filling out that zone. A little shallow on that first touch and go. Touches the second one, onto the third. Good there. Papa's right there with him. A little bit of contact there.
There's a good decel there, though. I've seen a
Yeah.
bunch of brake lights and possibly a handbrake.
Yeah, that was a huge decel there.
Yeah. Pretty big. Yeah, that was pretty big decel on that. We'll definitely watch that back to see how bad it was. But there was definitely a decel there, and there's not one.
Yeah, I think he was trying to pull that car out deeper into the zone, ended up detailing more than he wanted to, and causing Papa to smash into him.
He said, "Let's go one drop pop."
One drop pop.
One drop
Hell yeah.
pop on the start line here. That's his new name.
Hell yeah.
You ready?
Whenever y'all are ready, I'm ready.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Go. We're sending them off here. Papa
Here we go.
this time. One drop pop versus James as he held down. Coming into the first corner.
Good
Decent
contact.
fulfillment there.
I'm telling them to speed up.
Yeah. Papa's going a little slow there. Coming
Paint
into the
that
second
zone.
zone.
Wait
Painting
a
that
minute.
white line.
Paint
Touch and
that zone.
goes.
Getting
Good
that zone.
proximity to the touch and goes.
Got right behind him.
Getting through the power alley. Good speed there with Ruthless right on him. Proximity could be a little bit
Definitely
better.
a little
He's still right there
shallow.
with him. Yeah.
Definitely shallow on Papa in that last outer zone. We need to go back and watch that on the lead for Ruthless.
It was definitely
To see
a
what really.
cleaner lead from Papa. I think the cleaner chase was due to the cleaner lead. Papa dropped in his chase, but he was within proximity.
He did too. In that proximity, he actually, if you watch that back, he dove for that proximity fill, which caused that tire drop. At the same time, Ruthless was a little shallow, but that doesn't constitute for the contact or the tire drop.
Yeah. James on this
To
lead
me,
was a little
overall, on this
shallow
one, I
too.
am going with Ruthless. Overall, I will go with Ruthless on this one. Just let me know what y'all think.
I'm watching it again.
was just kind of off.
Yeah, and that kind
I
of.
guess we're gonna go for a one more time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say one. Yeah.
And then Ruthless is gonna be leading. It's 2-on-1. We're good to go.
It's funny that Papa played it safe in that last zone because we got guys in the chat telling them play it safe.
No cheating on the test.
Ruthless is leading or Purple leading?
We're good to go.
Ruthless, you lead.
Ruthless, you're up for the lead.
Said it in that last zone this time, Papa.
Alrighty. Ready, Justin?
Yep.
Here we go.
All right, we got Papa once again for an OMP. Coming into the first zone, Ruthless, good initiation. Papa's right there with him. Losing a little bit of proximity in the middle of that zone. Ruthless dropping 2 tires in that second outer zone. Papa lost a little bit of proximity, but gaining it back as we come to the touch and goes. Shallow in that second one. Good fulfillment in that third touch and go. A little shallow in this last zone, touching the wall. A little bit of a correction there coming out into the finish line. Papa definitely could have been a little closer, but he was keeping a good clean run, making sure not to have any contact. Papa did not have any tire drops, so that's great.
That was
one thing that's gonna count.
That was a good clean run. He could have Papa get out a little bit closer transition through that power alley, but other than that, he gained proximity back in that last outer zone.
We're good to go.
Overall, good run by both drivers.
Alright, let's Papa and James again. James in the chase. Good initiation there by Papa coming to that first zone. Good zone fulfillment there. Not on the dropping the tire, coming into the initiation in the second zone there. Into the touch and goes. Good proximity there. Losing James a little bit. Coming through the touch and goes. And James looks like he's trying to catch up and manages to drop a tire in that third touch and go coming across the finish line.
Good runs, good runs.
Fulfillment by Papa in that last zone.
I'm gonna have to give that to Papa.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
with
that
Papa.
round is going to Papa.
Good runs, guys. Good runs, Ruthless.
Next, we got Freddie and Southside. Freddie's going to be in the lead.
Ooh, Chevy versus Ford. The ultimate matchup. You okay?
Right, got Freddie with Team Kyoto, Southside.
We're good to go.
LBC. Southside of the chase. Freddie in the lead here. Southside getting a little shallow on that chase. Losing proximity coming into the second zone here. Freddie's got good zone fulfillment here in these first 2 outer zones. Coming into the touch and goes. Good fulfillment there by Freddie. Might have been a little shallow on that second zone. And looks like Southside is going to drop 2 tires coming into that third zone. Into the wall here. We've got Freddie a little shallow on the wall, playing it safe. Making sure he doesn't get any DNF on this run.
Definitely good runs by both drivers.
Yeah, it looks like Southside just ended up having to catch up there and ended up throwing the car a little bit too much and causing it to drop a tire or 2. And now he's going to come back around for his lead as Freddie's gonna be in the chase this time. Coming into that first zone, good initiation there. Really shallow in this first zone.
Great proximity.
Good proximity, yeah.
Great
Like you said,
proximity.
Freddie here, and he's gonna drop a tire or two to this
That's a
first
double.
zone or second zone. Sorry, was it a double? Okay, calling it a double. Another double maybe into this other zone. Coming into the final zone through the power alley, throwing that back end out there, trying to get up on that wall with Freddie right there with him.
Good runs, good runs. I think that was going to go to Freddie.
That's absolutely
Yeah, that
going to
one is going to
Freddie.
Freddie.
Mosh is in the pack.
And next we got
Go ahead.
Damien, bro.
Will you park over there by all those guys, Freddie, please?
And then El Wedo.
Thank you, brother.
Yep, Damien, bro, in the lead, and we got El Wedo in the chase.
Oh, here we go.
This is going to be the last race of the top 16 before we move on to the top 8.
Beautiful RX-7.
You ready?
Ready when y'all are.
Alright, here we go. We got El Wedo and Damien Bro IMP. El Wedo with Team Cloudy. El
I'm not
Wedo
wrong,
was in the podium
Just
for
gonna-
Monday night. Good zone fulfillment here by Damien Bro, dropping a tire in that second zone. El Wedo's right there on the door knocking. Dropping another tire in that first outer touch and go. Into the third, painting that line. It might have been a tire drop, touching the line. Big correction there by Damien Bro, and a big correction by El Wedo, but he was following the lead line there.
I need to
But
see
that
if that
could be
was
also
I
follow
need to
on
see if
him,
that was
so
a
we have to
straighten
look
out by
back at
Damien
that.
on the last. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
Judges
a
are going to be
rookie.
looking at that and nitpicking that run for sure to see what happened there. Orwell giving a lot of love in the chat. Spanky saying the wall forgives no one.
No, it does not. That wall is very unforgiving. The angle, like I stated earlier, that angle changes at the end of that outer zone. It really does, and it's hard to tell, you know, when you're looking at it from a camera angle. But when you're actually driving it, you can feel that wall. That angle changes when it slopes down that hill.
Yeah.
And it throws you into it.
You good to send it?
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Alright, on three,
right.
send it. 1, 2, 3, send it.
And it, boys. We got El Wedo in the lead this time. Good initiation here. Damien Bro right there with them. Decent. Good fulfillment that zone. There could have been a little bit wider. Same thing with the second zone. Widening it out more into the last half of the second zone with Damien Bro right there with him. El Wedo's fulfilling these touch and goes very well here. A little bit of a tire drop on that third one. Damien Bro trying to catch up here to this final zone. El Wedo trying to get closer and closer to that wall, but wasn't able to get right there on it like he wanted to.
What a beautiful chase by Damien.
Yes, definitely.
Chase by Damien.
Wonder what chat thinks about that one.
Nothing
think,
yet
chat?
by chat.
So
We're
what do we
gonna
got from
see
you,
what
Side Swipe?
We're gonna see what the chat has to
Yeah,
say
so I think in
while the
Damien's
judges are
lead,
nitpicking.
he did have 2 drops. He did hit the outer zone wall. On chase, I think that was the best chase we've had today.
Do you think that lead by Damien, that straighten out at the end, constitutes a DQ?
That was a pretty hard hit, dude. I don't know if it's a DQ.
Repeat that one more time, please. My mic cut out.
I almost feel like Damien hitting that wall caused it was almost like a brake check that caused El Wedo to brake and hit that wall if you watch it back again. Because that
Trail King's telling us that he'd love to see a one more time on this one just because of the minor technical difficulties on both drivers.
I wouldn't be opposed
Yeah,
to that either.
Not
It's
at all.
that
Yeah,
first
go ahead.
run was
it's definitely
crazy.
not definitive, and Damien dropped a few tires and hit that huge wall at the end there. So I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I could definitely do it one more time.
yeah. I think both drivers got a questionable lead, so let's do it one more time. See it again.
El Weto's going to be in the lead for this one. This will be the second OMT of the night. Out of 8 runs, that's not that bad.
No. All right, go ahead.
Alright.
We're good
Alright.
to go.
All right.
Got these boys back at the line for an OMT. Alright, here we go to the first zone. El Wedo, good fulfillment on this line. Chasing that white line there on that first zone. Into the second zone. Damien's right there with him. Getting close to that door. So close he could probably reach out his hand and touch his car. Look at that, coming out of the power alley here into the last zone. El Wedo's definitely getting onto that wall
Wow.
this time. He's
Sticking
making
Right
sure
on.
that this
door.
one is going to
Solid,
be
man.
called. But Damien stayed
Damien reeled
right there
him
with
in.
him.
Great
Right there
run.
with
He
him.
reeled him in and just held that door. He was putting the VIN number down. He knew the last 6.
Yeah, dude, he was trying to sell the car. He's like, I need this VIN number. I'm about to win your car and put it up on Facebook Marketplace after this.
Give me one moment.
That was a phenomenal chase. Not one mistake. Proximity could have been just a little tighter in a couple spots, but other than that, that was perfect.
No, that was a
That was an
clean chase.
amazing run by both drivers. Like, wow.
When drivers are ready, we're good.
All right, we got Damien, bro, in the lead. Wedo in the chase. First zone, good fulfillment here. Could be a little more out there. El Wedo was a little bit deeper in this zone. Second zone here, Damien could have a little bit better fulfillment in that last part of that zone. El Wedo dropping the tire into that first touch and go. Good fulfillment by Damien coming out of the power alley into the last zone. Not right on the wall, very shallow there. And
That
El
was
Wedo's right there with him. Question is, are the judges going to call that tire drop in or out of proximity on El
I'm
Wedo?
looking at it again right now.
Yeah, he definitely dropped back a considerable amount. Great runs. That was so much better than the first runs.
So who do we got, fellas?
I'm watching it over again right now.
I think Weto's lead was way better.
So you've got lead for El Wedo.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm watching
I
these
am not
chases.
a judge, but I am going to agree.
What was definitely closer through the first section. About he's door to door through the second section. The only thing that was just a little bit better on Damien's chase was But
That was definitely there, man. That chase was a hell of a chase. I'm watching it back now.
yeah, the only difference was
Bro.
the
I mean, there's a little bit of gap was on the first outer zone, and then after that, man, like he reeled him in, tucked that door all of second outer zone,
Absolutely.
pushing
Man.
them all the way through there.
yeah.
Had, I mean, bumper to bumper on the touch and goes.
The only difference really was the touch and go section. It was the power alley and the two touch and goes after.
And then we got the tire drop on El Widow.
Yeah, I need to look back and see where that was too and how far back he was.
If we're debating this because of the one more time and that tire drop, that would constitute for Damien to move forward into
Yeah,
the top 8.
and he
And
was
that's just nitpicking, man. And
well,
that's just
he
nitpicking.
was out of proximity on that tire drop too. I would say from that transition there, he just fell out of proximity there.
Yeah. And I'm watching it now. They just come out of 1 decel to outer 2.
Yeah, I would say just because of slightly Damien's chase is just a little more consistent, like
Mm-hmm.
matched his angle a little better. It was just a little bit better.
Did El
Yeah.
Wedo drop a tire in his lead?
He definitely dropped in his chase.
Yeah, I don't think he dropped
Um,
lead. I don't think Damien dropped him his lead
no.
either.
No, no. Widow was very, very close to dropping though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good team.
Damien's chase was so
That to me,
good.
that's going to Damien. Overall, I'm just gonna have to get that one to Damien this time. That was definitely for Damien for
Man.
me.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm going with
And
Damien.
that's just making a decision to progress as well. You know, we can't. One more time is a one more time.
Yeah.
It's not a second more time. Or
I just
to me, that one's going to Damien. And that'll put us in our top 8.
that lead from Owedo was so much better. And
Yeah. We're going to take a quick intermission, and then we're going to move back into the top 8. We're going to reset the lobby.
Yeah, that's why that chase was so.
We're back with our top 8 here into our next set of battles. We have all the drivers in the lobby getting warmed up, getting those last minute nerves out before they start their runs here and get our first battle going. Again, we have MTR Sideswipe as one of our judges here tonight. LDT Justin and LDT Going Crazy is also a judge and the cone car himself. Justin's running the drone car for the stream and everything, and you have me, myself, truly, Game for Reals as the announcer and commentator tonight, also being held commentated by Crazy and Justin and Sideswipe as well, giving their insight as well into these runs. And we have a bunch of good drivers here in the top 8. We got Top in the Team GDA, Elite Game Face, MCR Ronnie, IMP Damian Bro, HP Captain Took, GDA, Jimmy Jam. We got Glamrock Freddy, NPR Sideswipe, Wags and Nuts, and that's about it for the top 8 there.
You can't forget the Kyoto Glamrock Ready.
You're right, Kyoto. I'm just reading off the list, so I didn't see his team there. So I'm like, oh man, what team is he? But yes, you're right. Glamrock Freddy is with Team Kyoto.
Get these names changed, and then we're gonna be good to go.
Yeah,
We got Jimmy Jam and Ronnie.
Okay.
Go ahead, Gabe. My bad.
Jimmy Jam. No, you're good, man. Jimmy Jam and Ronnie are going to be our first lineup tonight for the top 8. So it should be a good run. They both had some good runs in their first battles there. Both doing what they had to do to make sure that they were in the top 8 here. We'll take a look at these guys driven. We got Damian Bro putting down a hell of a chase on his last run there with El Wedo. Dwag, he's a rookie on Team LDT, just signed on. NCR Ronnie, that beautiful TOP16 rocking that purple instead of their usual orange.
I'm ready to go when y'all are.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Get these two up.
If we can get all drivers parked, Jimmy and Ronnie up to the line. Jimmy in the lead.
And here we go. We're starting the final 8.
All right. We got Jimmy Jam in the lead, Rodney in the chase, NTR versus GEA here. Into the first zone. Jimmy's getting good proximity in that zone. Ronnie's right there on him. Dropping the tire, coming into the second zone. A little shallow here by Jimmy. Pulling it up towards the end of the zone. Into the touch and goes, dropping another tire. Ronnie right there, dropping 2 tires. Unfortunately, oh no, Jimmy. Ronnie right there with him though, kind of playing it safe, letting Jimmy do his thing. And Jimmy's gonna finish out the run with a shallow last final outer zone. It's unfortunate. It looks like the nerves got to him a little bit on that run.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd drive with Jimmy.
It's a little stressful.
It's a hell of a drive.
Definitely a little stressful moving on into the top 8.
Yes, it is. It
Especially
is. You
being the
start getting
first set
those.
of drivers running.
Right. You start getting those that
He
tension.
did it twice.
Yeah.
Here's our first run of the night, and now first run of the top 8.
Yup.
We're good to go.
Well, so you're right.
All right. Got Ronnie in the lead this time. Jimmy in the chase. Coming into the first zone, a very timid initiation by Ronnie there. Jimmy losing a lot of angle there. I don't know if that's going to be a straight, but Ronnie's going to the second outer zone. Good fulfillment here. A little contact by Jimmy. Jimmy going out of the zone there. Into the touch and go
Some
through
pain.
Power Alley. Painting those lines a little shallow on that third one. Painting that wall. Look at Ronnie showing off a little here at
Dancing with the
end.
devil.
That was
Definitely a cleaner lead.
that
Definitely a cleaner lead.
was a great lead. That's definitely gonna go to Ronnie for me.
Yeah, overall, that's going to go to Ronnie. There was just too many tire drops for Jimmy on his lead, unfortunately.
Double tire drop, killed it.
Next, we got up Captain
Good
Tokes
runs, guys. Good runs.
in the lead.
And
Yeah,
In the
good
chase, we
run.
got Game Face.
in the semifinals, can we get the 2 losers of the semifinals to stay in for a 3rd and 4th bracket, please?
Oh, I don't want nobody leaving right now, please.
Yeah.
Please stay in the top
Yeah.
8. Nobody leave till we finish. I know that's asking a big favor, but it's just going to help with the lobby to keep it sustained. I'm good to go when you guys are.
Oh,
Yeah, ready to go. Captain Tokes is just getting in the burnout box.
I'm just
Getting
waiting for
warmed
Game
up.
Face to get up here. Game Face, you're up, buddy. Game Face,
Need
you are.
Game Face to the start line.
Captain
All
Tokes
right.
is.
Yeah, Captain Tokes is in the lead.
Get those tires warmed up, some nerves out.
Ooh, about totaled the cars before the run even started.
Right. Gotta have to make the pit crew do a last minute adjustment. Use their
Really
5-minute
good.
timeout.
Good to go.
All right, Captain Tokes in the lead. Game Face and Face here coming to the first zone. Good proximity by Game Face. Good zone fulfillment. So could be a little bit deeper. Painting that white line at the end to the second zone. Game Face right there with him. A little bit of contact. Captain Tokes looks like he might have had a tire drop there, but that could have been on Game Face. Coming out of the touch and goes through the Power Alley. Game Face is right with Captain Tokes. And then Captain Tokes is doing a great job of fulfilling that last outer zone.
Solid run there.
Great driving.
little bump and grind there from Game Face out of the second section there. I think he had a couple tire drops on the lead too.
I don't know about a couple. There was one that was questionable, but we do have one drop, I think.
One drop and one questionable.
Yes.
All right.
We're good to go.
All right, we got Captain Tokes in the chase, Game Face in the lead. They are. This is a team v team battle. Game Face did the same thing on his first run, team v team, and he is getting pushed around. The
Yes.
Captain Toke a little bit of contact coming to the touch and goes. Good fulfillment in the first two zones here. Yep, gonna get that third touch and go coming into the last zone. A little bit of love from Captain Toke. Shallow in that last zone by Game Face. Good driving here by both drivers.
Little
So
bit
we're
of
gonna
love.
leave it to the judges to call this.
Yeah,
Go ahead, side.
a little bit of love. Let's
Yeah,
do this.
so Tokes' lead, I think he only dropped once. We're gonna have to look at the second. That was very close to the edge of the white line there. On the chase, Game Face, or yeah, Game Face dropped in zone 2, and then there was, I don't know, decel in zone 2, something went on there. Maybe it was over angle, and then another decel in outer zone 3. I guess he hit it, didn't hit it quite right.
And I want to note, Game Face was already out of zone 2 before Captain Tokes hit him.
Yes.
Okay. And I think Captain Tokes bumped Game Face in Game Face's lead because of a decel into the last outer zone.
Yes.
Go back again real quick and look at his lead.
We got Trail over here saying if he dropped on second zone, I would review on Captain's lead. Contact looked like it was a little push.
It wasn't. He was already out.
Okay.
He had already dropped the tire in the zone before he hit him. I just watched it.
Okay.
I'm watching it right now. And they both hit each other in the same exact spot.
They both dropped the same spot too.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys
I
see
wanted
anything considerable with the chases? Because I thought their chases were kind of
I'm
similar.
watching them back now.
I want to see
Oh.
Game Face's chase again.
I'm trying to allow you two to kind of decide between yourselves, and I'm more or less a deal breaker for the overall runs between the two. So I'm watching these back now.
But both tires that Captain Tokes dropped on the second zone were because of pushes. He dropped it on the first touch and go, but that one wasn't a push. So the tire drops are negligible to me. So I would give it to Captain.
Second zone.
On Captain's lead, the reason he dropped the tire in the second zone is because of 2 bumps, not just one. And he painted the first zone pretty good. He got the second zone pretty good. If it wasn't for that bump, he was riding into that second zone, going into it really well until he bumped him. And I don't even think he dropped a tire after the first bump, just the second one.
Yeah, Game Face did have like a really weird decel in zone 2 with a drop. Just 2 decels in places where I don't really think they should have been.
I'd have to give it to
So
Captain just for the
yeah,
smoothness of his lead and the bumpiness of Game Face's chase in that second zone. He double hit him, which caused
right.
him to drop a
Price to
tire.
getting close.
See,
So yeah, I'm going with
the
Captain
difference
Tokes.
to me is that Captain Tokes bumped Game Face, but it didn't cause Game Face to drop a tire. Game Face bumped Captain, and it caused Captain to drop a tire.
Yeah, absolutely.
So next we got up D-Wag and Papa, with D-Wag in the lead and Papa in the chase.
Good runs, game face. Can you pull over with the rest of the drivers there, game face, por favor?
Poor favor.
Poor favor.
Papa coming in a little bit of a weird angle.
Game Face, can we get you to move over, please?
I think either he's. Oh, there he is. He's back.
No, there he goes. There he is.
Thank you, brother. Can you park over
Game
with
face,
the other
can
car?
you park over with the other drivers, please?
Thanks, man.
Ready when y'all are. We got D-Wag in the lead. We got Papa in the chase.
All right, this
Yep.
is going to be a battle between Team LDT and GDA. Partner team here going at it. Papa
Look at that
chase
zone.
here. Good zone fulfillment by Drag. Papa could
Wow.
be a little bit closer, but following that line. Drag is getting really good fulfillment in these zones. Tire drop there
We
in
have a
that
drop.
second.
Yeah.
And touch and go, and then the third too. Papa right there with him. Could be a little closer. Getting up there. He heard what I said. He's got a little closer on that last
He
zone.
let him know he was there. He said, I ain't went nowhere. I was on you the whole track.
That was good stuff, dude.
Hell of a chase. Hell of a lead.
Damn good lead. You painted that first zone, painted the first
Mm,
second zone, painted the first touch and go. The whole outer wall.
Yeah.
definitely good stuff. Definitely good stuff.
Drag showing Team LDT what he's about.
We're good to go.
All right. Papa in the lead this time. D-Wag in chase. Papa almost hitting the judges there coming into the first zone.
Little
Good
shallow.
fulfillment there, a little shallow in the end of that zone. D-Wag right there with him, a drop on that zone there, but it looks like he's in proximity, so he should be good. Coming into the touch and goes, a little shallow on the first and second, good fulfillment on the third. D-Wag falling a little bit behind, but catching right up a little bit. Not very close as Papa was in that last zone, and Papa was right on
D-Wag
that
takes
wall.
that wall. That lead and that chase from Papa was super clean.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that to Papa.
That one definitely goes to Papa.
Solid runs, yeah, solid runs.
Good runs, D-Wag. That one does go to Papa.
Papa's earned his
So next
reputation
up,
back in the sky.
Some amazing driving by these guys.
we got Freddie in the lead from Kyoto and Damien Bro from Imperium. I think this is the, if not first, maybe second time Imperium has made an appearance here with us at Drift 1.
Thank you for showing up to me. We appreciate it.
We're
Freddie's
good to go on this run. Freddie in the
getting into
lead
the-
and Damien in the chase.
Freddie
All
just
right.
warmed up their tires real fast.
Give us that ready light when you guys are ready.
All right,
Go.
sending them off. Boys start spinning their tires into the first zone. Freddie in the lead, dropping two
We got a
tires
double
right
drop.
off of the bat. Coming into the first zone, to the second zone. Damien right on that door. Damien did a great job deciding not going into that outer zone with him. Freddie coming through the touch and goes, dropping another tire possibly in that third. I think that double tire drop is going to be a
Fourth section.
very shallow in that last zone. Damien's still living up to his reputation, keeping that door in check.
I'm ready when drivers are ready.
Uh,
All right. Damien taking his lead run this time. Freddie in the chase. That beautiful RX-7 Falcon livery. Coming to the first zone. Amazing fulfillment by Damien. Freddie was right there with him. Initiating into the
The
second
tire drop.
zone. Looks like we had a tire drop by Damien. Freddie right there with him. Could be a little bit closer, but following that line. Coming into the third touch and go through the power alley onto the last outer zone. Looks like
We got
Freddie's
us
gonna
some
have a
danger.
straight with collision with the wall.
that is going to be a
Ooh,
straight out and DNF from Glamron. So it's going to go to
yeah.
IMP Damien.
Unfortunate for Freddie.
Solid runs, though. Solid run. Good job making it this
Yeah,
far.
very
Put up a fight,
amazing
that's for
driving.
sure.
So now we're moving on to our top four. The two drivers that do not advance to the final, you are gonna run for third. This is gonna start off with Ronnie and Captain Tokes. Ronnie is gonna be in the lead. Captain Tokes is gonna be in the chase.
So this is the start of our final four or the last.
This is the top. This is top four right here.
Top four battles. This top four came around pretty quick, if I do say so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready, Justin?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get this top four underway.
All right, we got MTR Ronnie in the lead. We see Captain Tokes into the first zone. Good fulfillment here by Ronnie, keeping that car nice and smooth. Captain Tokes right there with him. Keeping that angle, keeping that line on Ronnie. Ronnie coming out of that last zone into the touch and goes. Good fulfillment here. Captain Tokes right there on his line through the power alley onto the last zone here. Painting that line, throwing sparks into the wall. Captain Tokes
Ooh,
right on his door.
What a chase, Captain. What a lead. Great runs, guys. Damn.
that was the best run of the night.
I have to agree. That was an amazing run.
Justin?
I'm ready.
All right, we got these boys racked and stacked at the start line, getting ready to go here as the cone car sends them off. We got Captain Tokes in the lead, MTR Ronnie in the chase into the first zone. Good initiation here, good angle, dropping a tire possibly to Captain Tokes. MTR Ronnie right on him. Captain Tokes dropping another tire coming into the zone 2. MTR Ronnie right on his door as he's coming through the touch and go. The little shallow on the first one. Good fulfillment on the second one and the third, but dropping a tire by Captain Tokes. MTR Ronnie right there with him. Tokes scraping the wall just like Ronnie
That was
did.
the last zone.
Amazing outer zone on that last part, and Ronnie was right there with him.
There was 3 drops on Tokes. We had one in first zone, one in the decel for second zone, and then we had a drop in touch and go 3.
It was only a single tire drop in zone 1, right? For
But there was 3 drops
yeah,
total.
yeah, I was just
Outer 1, decel to outer 2, and then touch and go 3 was the third drop in front of the blue stand.
Ronnie dropped 1 in his chase going into outer 2, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that was because Ronnie's or Captain swung so wide too, but their chases were relatively close. I don't think that that tiny bit of distance between them made up the for the lead of Ronnie.
No, not at all. I mean, there was a little bit of confusion in the touch and go area, and Ronnie maybe dropped because he dropped out of proximity, but the lead, the lead one was not as
Did
good as Ronnie's run was.
Yeah, and he dropped 3 in the lead. Ronnie dropped 1 in the chase, but like I said, that was because he swung so wide out in that lead.
Exactly.
yeah.
So he was
Yep.
just following him out there. But
I'm gonna go with Ronnie.
yeah,
Absolutely going Ronnie.
I think I'm gonna go Ronnie too.
So,
Alright.
Captain, hang around. Please hang around to run for podium. You have that opportunity for third. So please just bear with us. Let us get these runs through, and
There's just this
we'll
lap,
get that going.
just this one more, and then you'll go. Whoever loses this.
So we got Papa in the lead, and we got Damien from Imperium.
Oof, this is gonna be good.
This one's gonna be spicy. This one's gonna be a little spicy. I'm gonna steal Trail King's word for a little bit.
And whoever goes,
Shout out Trail King.
whoever goes on with this one, it's gonna be a hell of a run for first place between Ronnie and whoever wins this. And I think Ronnie and Papa are the ones that won the cash comp. Are you ready, Justin?
I'm ready to go.
Let's run it.
Alright, we got Papa, Team GDA, IMP, Damien Bro, Team Imperium. Papa into the first zone, a little shallow in the middle of that zone. They're coming to zone 2. Damien Bro right there with him on his door, ringing that doorbell. Papa coming into the touch and goes, good fulfillment in zone 2. In the touch and goes 1, 2, and 3. Good fulfillment there to the last zone. Trying to throw the rear end of that car on that wall. Ooh, correction by Papa by touching the wall, just trying to get a little crazy there, and he did, but ended up costing him some points. And I don't think he straightened out before the finish line, but the judges are gonna have to look at that. That wall will eat your bumper and toss you around if you're not careful.
When drivers are ready, I'm ready.
Alright, we got Damien Bro in the lead this time.
Pull up a little bit, Papa.
Beautiful Falcon RX-7.
Pull up a
Papa
little bit,
needs
Papa.
you to get up at least to his rear tire.
There we go. Thank you, Papa.
Alright. Let's go. We got Damien Bro and Papa. Again, Damien in the lead. Good first zone by Damien and good initiation here. Not as deep as we'd like to see, but very good fulfillment still. Almost getting right there on that white line almost. Papa right there with him, staying nice and smooth. Could be a little closer, but he's running a smooth line, a little bit of a contact, and Papa's gonna shut it down as he totals his car on the wall, sending it flying.
Man, Damien came and he ain't playing around.
He
Yeah,
is not. He is here for the business. He
There's
is
going to
here
be
to
top
get that dub.
is it?
With that one, I'm gonna have to go with Damien
Yeah,
overall.
for sure.
Yeah, Damien.
So it's
So if we can get,
Papa and Captain, is it?
yep, Papa and Captain back to the line. We're gonna get Captain in the lead and Papa in the chase.
We got a demolition derby on the sidelines going on here. Captain and Damien have it out for each other. All right, this is for third and fourth place here in our top 16.
Banky said we're not paying for that one, Papa. You have to come out of your savings for that one.
That Wasp might take Papa down a spot on the team, huh?
We'll have to review his membership.
It expired.
It's fine.
Are you ready, Justin?
I'm ready when y'all are.
All right.
All right, Captain Toad and Papa here for the redemption run of the night to get third place podium in the first zone. We have Tokes dropping 2 tires immediately in the first zone. Coming into the second zone, Papa losing a little bit of proximity here, trying to reel it back in, a little bit of adjustment here. Captain Toke's good fulfillment, painting that white line on that second out of zone into the touch and goes shallow on the third touch and go there. Papa right trying to catch up to him in this last zone. Captain Toke having good proximity to that wall, but could be deeper in the middle of that run. But amazing run by both drivers. We're gonna bring him back around, see how Papa can do for his lead, see if he can, turn the scales in his favor, and if Captain Toke can get on that door. We're gonna stack these drivers up at the starting line as Papa gets ready for his lead run. Captain Toke in
I'm ready.
safe. Crazy's giving them the ready light, sending them off here. Boys are about to send it here for this run. Papa coming into the first zone here. Good initiation. Amazing fulfillment of that zone. Captain Toke was right there with him. A tire drop in that zone too by Papa. A little coming into the touch and goes here. A little shallow on that first one possibly, and good fulfillment on 2 and 3. Coming into the last zone here, Papa's putting that bumper right by the wall with Captain Toke trying to reel it in and manages to reel it in at the end of that wall. That was a pretty good run, if I have to say so. He only had 1 tire drop to Captain Toke's 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, I'd have to give the chase slightly to Papa.
I thought Papa's lead was very, very good.
I'm watching this back to now.
Yeah, Tokes
See.
double dropped in outer one, drop in second zone, I believe. Second outer zone. Shallow in third touch and go.
I'm watching this again. Hold on.
So we had the drop by Captain in outer zone 1.
Yep.
And Gabe said that was a double.
Yeah, I think that was a double.
I'm looking at it again. I think Captain's chase might have been just slightly better, but I think that lead overrides that.
Ruthless said that they both dropped a tire and lead. Yeah, but they did. But the problem is that Captain dropped 2 in the first outer zone.
Yes.
And I think basically missed one of the touch and goes.
I'm gonna watch that back now. I'm watching his lead. I'm coming up around outer zone 2 now.
He basically missed the second touch and go in the blue.
So he was a little shallow on the first one. And then a little shallow on the third one. Like I said, we got to nitpick these runs. This is we're there at the top.
For sure, that's why.
This is
for sure.
so it's nitpicked. Captain, but what I'm getting at is 2 is greater than 1. So if 2 were dropped versus 1, 2 would. I mean, I get what you're saying, but what I'm getting at is that if somebody drops 2 and somebody drops 1, I am reviewing it. I'm looking back now.
Well, not only
Where
that,
we're
but one of the major places Papa lost proximity is after outer zone 1, and that's
Yeah.
where.
Okay, and so to address Captain again, he's talking about touch and goes. I'm reviewing this. Captain was shallow on 1 and 3 of the touch and goes. You can review it back yourself on the YouTube stream.
Yeah, he almost completely
1 was shallow. The
missed.
bumper didn't even hit. The bumper didn't even hit, nor did the wing on either of the lines. And the wing extends the back of the car. So if that didn't hit, those were shallow on 2. To me, that goes to Papa.
Yeah, I'm going with Papa as well.
And it's just nitpicking, man. It's not a bad run. He threw a great run. It's just it was slightly shallow, and on the zones, and then a double drop on the first zone. It's not that it was a bad run. It's a fucking clean run, and it's for podium on top 3 for top 16. So I mean, we just got to nitpick, man. And at this time, it is what it is on that one. So it does go to Papa. So Papa will take that for third, and now we got Ronnie and Damien for first and second. Ronnie's gonna lead, and this is gonna be the last run of the night.
Papa even had a way cleaner first zone, and Captain's proximity was still not close to him. It was about the same as Papa's.
Oh yeah.
He was a little bit closer through the two touch and goes, but Papa was
This
quicker
run,
into the last zone, and Captain.
This is it.
this run is gonna be dope.
This, yeah,
This is gonna. Yeah, I hope y'all are ready for this, because this run right here is
yeah,
gonna be
this
fucking
is
lit.
the
You ready,
event
Justin?
of the run of the
Uh,
night, the main
I'm
event.
I'm
here.
ready.
All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
Team MPR Ronnie and his S15. Team IMP Damien Bro and his beautiful RX-7 coming into the first zone. Ronnie is fulfilling this first zone beautifully with Damien Bro painting that line. Damien Bro right on that door, getting as close as he can, kissing that front tire. Ronnie fulfilling the outer zone amazingly, coming into the touch and goes, fulfilling the touch and goes, good proximity to the zone. Damien right there with him, not letting him run away for 1 second. Ronnie getting on that wall as close as
Wow.
he can.
Solid.
Amazing, dude. That was sick.
That was a heater.
It's a fire run.
Yeah, that was solid.
Wow, man.
It's gonna take a lot to beat that lead run. That was. I don't know, Damien. If it was, I don't know, Damien could do it.
That chase was pretty damn tricky too.
Bro, Ronnie's
His chase has got to be spot on.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
One
right.
moment.
Let's get these drivers ready for their second run. Damien in the lead. We got Ronnie in the chase.
We're good to go.
MTR.
Alright.
Look at him starting to ride on his car.
Here we go, second run of the
Purple
fun.
versus blue and green. Coming into the first zone, Damien broke fulfilling those zones. A little shallow towards the middle of that zone. Ronnie right there with him. Damien broke to the second zone here. Good fulfillment, painting that white line. Ronnie right there knocking at his door. Say he's got a UPS package. Come get it, boy. And Damien's coming through the touch and goes out of the power alley. Then Ronnie catches right up there with him after the power alley in this last zone. Damien Bro's going to be very shallow in
Man.
this last zone. And
Man.
Ronnie's right there with him on his line. Wow.
The only difference I saw in the chase is Ronnie lost a tiny bit of proximity after the first the first two touch and goes, and into the last zone, but caught it back up about a third of the way through the last zone. That was
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
difference I saw.
I think Damien hit both the first and third touch and go a lot closer than Ronnie did.
I think Ronnie was deeper into the first zone by far.
Absolutely, yes. First and second outer zones were money.
Yeah, Ronnie's second or Damien's second outer zone was good, real good. He painted the white lines on the first and second touch and go.
Yes.
The third he was a little shallow. and was a little shallow, very shallow into the last zone. I think that was
It's definitely being stated from chat. Damien had a killer lead, but it's just shallow in some zones.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Ronnie's lead again real quick.
Yeah, Ronnie, you've been riding
Yeah.
that wall all night.
Yeah,
he
dog.
was.
Dude, Ronnie's first zone, he was. Oh, I guess he was a little shallow in the first zone too. He filled it out towards the end of the zone, but he was shallow in the center.
Yeah.
He filled the start of the second zone out a little better, but Damien filled the end of it out a little better. Damien was closer on the first touch and go. I mean, barely closer on the second touch and go. Ronnie was closer on the third touch and go and finished the last zone out way better. Man.
It's gonna be tough to call. To me, for the overall cleanliness of the lead run alone, from watching overall, goes to Damien.
For the lead?
Or I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. Wow. Wow. My bad. Ronnie. I'm sorry. I was reviewing this. I was looking back, and I was looking at Damien while I was saying this because I'm watching these back.
Man,
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching these runs, and I was watching Damien's run while I was saying this.
that chase from Damien was so good.
I just think,
It
other
really
than the
was.
first zone where he get a little bit shallow and then he ended up filling the rest of it out towards the end in the first outer zone.
The whole time. I'm watching
All right, I'm gonna watch Ronnie again.
I'm watching the leads again too.
I just watched Damien. Trail King said, by the way, Captain, don't give, yeah, and Calf, those libraries are fire. Yeah, to me, like I said, I apologize. I know I said Damien's name up front, but Ronnie on the lead with that. Damien's lead was just a little shallow in some spots. That's about what I've got.
Damien's chase was so good. I think I want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to see it one more time.
Comes down to sideswipe what he decides.
They're so good. I hate to do OMTs because they did such good lines. Yeah, I think let's see it again.
All right, one more time.
Hey.
Ooh. Throwing an OMT at the drivers out of nowhere. Here we go.
One moment. We got Damien in the lead and Ronnie in the chase.
Ready, Justin?
Whenever y'all are ready.
What was that?
Ronnie, right?
All right, we got Damien in the lead, Ronnie in the chase for their. Oh, what was that? We gotta run that back.
Can we pull that back to the line, please?
Restart. That was a light malfunction.
Yep. And I'll be one moment. When drivers and cone cars are ready.
Yep. Well, Ronnie's got it. Sure. All right.
All right.
Flash me.
We're ready.
We're restarting that run due to a lag spike. Got Damien Bro and Ronnie. Damien Bro in the lead in this first outer zone. Good initiation. Shallow in the first part of that zone. Filling it out in the end. Ronnie is right there with him. Knocking on his door literally with his tire. Damien Bro spinning out in the second zone. Oh no! Ronnie's gonna finish out the run for good sportsmanship, and Damien's gonna put on a little bit of a light show and smoke show for us. as he gets ready to pull up for his chase run.
And anything can
Man.
happen. The stress level on the lead driver now to at least put down a solid line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. He's just got to put down a solid line. It's a little bit relieving, but stressful at the same time.
Whenever drivers are ready.
All right, we got Ronnie in the lead, Damian Bro in the chase, MTR versus IMP in the first zone here. Ronnie fulfilling this zone amazingly with Damian Bro right on his door. He's gonna put out a good run here no matter what. Ronnie's fulfilling that second zone to the T, dotting his I's and crossing his T's here. Damian Bro giving a little love tap through the touch and goes, coming through the power alley into the last zone here. Ronnie staying smooth and consistent through that last zone. An amazing
Very
job
nice,
by Ronnie.
guys.
He is
Very
going to
nice.
take the dub. We have our king of the night,
What a
Ronnie
way to finish this out.
MTR, in that
Good
beautiful
run, guys. Good run.
F15.
We could do it one more time. You can't ask for any more than that.
Hell no, that was great.
Amazing by both drivers. Damian Bro definitely brought it tonight.
And I don't think that was a desync. We had a driver leave.
No, I just the ready lights and stuff were mix up. That's all.
Wow. Great job, guys. We're going to do a little celebratory donut. Everybody bumping and grinding, having a party in the middle here. This is what it's about, folks. Having fun, coming out here with your buddy, catching doors. That's what we're all about here at D1. Creating moments like
It was
this.
definitely a great night. Definitely a good event.
We got some early action between Damien and Tubbs here. We got some sexual activity.
Dang.
Can we
Oh,
get
he
these top
carried him
three to
all the
line up
way.
in front of my cone car so we can get a picture of us? Por favor. Gabe, Justin, Sideswipe.
Exactly. That's gonna conclude the stream for the night. We appreciate everybody being here. Next one's gonna go back down next Tuesday or next Monday. It's happening every Monday, every
Hey,
Wednesday.
Gabe, just line up on my
It's going
right
down.
or in front of my car, and then have the first place line up right,
Y'all have a good night.
and then the two.